Mama June Shannon opens up to people about daughter Lauren Pumpkin Efford's divorce from Josh Efford. The 25-year-old finalized her divorce from Josh, with whom she shares 4 children, in September 2024. "I'll be honest, we all knew behind the scenes it was in the works for many years," said June, as Lauren also tells people about her former marital woes. Lauren Pumpkin Efford's divorce from husband Josh Efford might have come as a big shock to fans, but her family felt it was a long time coming. "I'll be honest, we all knew behind the scenes it was in the works for many years," Lauren's mom, June Shannon, tells people exclusively. "We all have said that Anna passing away opened our eyes to a lot of s. You know what I mean?" June, 45, says, referencing the December 2023 death of her daughter Anna Chickadee Cardwell. "Just a lot of stuff. Life is very, very short. Don't keep living life and make it just be like, okay, I get up, I'm going to do this. Don't make it like a routine," she adds. "You need to start out there and really live your life for yourself." Now, Lauren tells people that her happiness stems from really being around my kids and doing stuff with them. The 25-year-old finalized her divorce from Josh, with whom she shares 4 children, in September 2024. The People app is now available in the Apple App Store. Download it now for the most binge-worthy celeb content, exclusive video clips, astrology updates, and more. The Shannon family has never held back with sharing big moments in their lives, but Lauren admits there may have been hesitation on her end before opting to share her divorce on Mama June, Family Crisis Season 7. "She ultimately had to get to a place of being okay with the world knowing that there was problems in my marriage. Everybody thought we were so picture perfect and this one big happy family, because I didn't want that side on there," Lauren admits. She is, however, in a new relationship these days with Darren Kitchens, and says things are really, really great. "We get along. He comes to a lot of family stuff. Him and my kids get along," she continues. "So for me, I am in a much happier place and in a much happier relationship. I don't really feel like I have to beg for the bare minimum anymore. It is just already there. It's kind of nice just because I grew up filling everybody else's cup and I kind of felt like I was always leaving myself a little empty," she adds. "But now, I kind of feel like I am back at the top. He kind of makes me feel that way." Lauren Pumpkin Efford's marriage to Josh comes crumbling down as she details her grieving process, "Sick to my stomach." In the Season 7 premiere of Mama June, Family Crisis, which aired on May 30th, Lauren Pumpkin Efford admitted she was ready to file for divorce from her husband Josh Efford. Both Pumpkin and Josh reflected on the downfall of their marriage in respective conversations. Josh broke down in tears as he admitted to not knowing the fate of their relationship, but said he would love Pumpkin for the rest of his life. Lauren Pumpkin Efford was ready to pull the plug on her marriage to Josh Efford, but was he feeling the same way? In the Season 7 premiere of Mama June, Family Crisis, which aired on May 30th, Pumpkin and Josh lifted the veil and revealed that they've been having issues in their seemingly happy marriage and have been attending counseling sessions behind closed doors. While visiting their couple's therapist in a solo session, Pumpkin, 25, admitted that she was at her wit's end after years of crying and begging and pleading for us to communicate. Nowadays, she revealed that Josh had been sleeping on the couch and their home has been filled with tension, unbeknownst to their 4 children. "We really reached a point now where it's like, we're more roommates and taking care of the kids. It really honestly feels like we don't have a marriage anymore," she explained. "Neither one of us is happy, like we're walking right past each other. We're not even saying I love you anymore." Despite their efforts to repair their relationship, Pumpkin said it felt like their progress was going nowhere and she had come to the realization that she was at the point of asking for a divorce. In a conversation with cameras, the mom of 4 admitted that she and Josh have shared some really good times, but the circumstances of their lives have gotten in the way. She noted how their relationship was impacted by several factors, including their first child, who was an unexpected teen pregnancy, and taking over custody of her sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson amid their mother Mama June Shannon's drug addiction. "Our marriage has always come at the bottom of the list," she said. "All of that did a lot to me and Josh's relationship, especially Josh." After years of trying to make things work, Pumpkin confessed she believed she stayed in an unhappy situation for too long, a characteristic she developed from watching her mother struggle to end her unhealthy relationships. "I feel like I'm making the right decision for my kids. I also feel like I'm making the right decision for myself, just because I do have 2 little girls. You need to know when it's your time to walk away, she said. Elsewhere in the episode, Josh had his own heart-to-heart conversation with Justin Stroud, Mama June Shannon's husband. While getting lunch, Josh broke down into tears as he opened up about his marital issues and admitted he feared the end of their relationship. The air is different at home, the vibe is different. I've been sleeping on the couch, he said, adding how in the past, he and Pumpkin have always been able to set their pride aside and have a real conversation. Like this time, bro, there's no talking. There's no wheel for communication. Despite going to therapy, Josh said he felt like Pumpkin had given up on trying to save their marriage. You know when you can look at somebody, and you can tell that, life has just kicked their ass, and that they're basically just over they're over life, they're over any other obstacle, he explained. It's basically just like calling it quits in a sense, but I can't tell you that's what it is. That's what it looks like. Just something doesn't feel right. I drove here and I was sick to my stomach the whole way here, he continued, adding that he didn't want to fall to the ground. As tears formed in his eyes, Josh grew emotional as he reflected on how far they've come. If I could take everything I know now, and go back 12 years, I could have fixed my issues, he cried. But I can't, dude. I want to change it, but I can't force anybody to do anything. I don't know where it's gonna go, he confessed. I'll love Pumpkin the rest of my life, bro. I won't ever let that go. June Shannon is glad Lauren Shannon and Josh Efford are divorcing. It was very toxic. Mama June Shannon is happy to be losing a son-in-law. As the family's bombshell divorce continues to play out on Mama June, Family Crisis, viewers are seeing the family react. June, meanwhile, is watching Josh blame her for the end of his marriage to Lauren. Now, almost a year after these scenes filmed, June is publicly declaring that it's not her fault. She's happy that it's over, though. Reading time, 3 minutes. Mama June Shannon is happy to be losing a son-in-law. As the family's bombshell divorce continues to play out on Mama June, Family Crisis, viewers are seeing the family react. June, meanwhile, is watching Josh blame her for the end of his marriage to Lauren. Now, almost a year after these scenes filmed, June is publicly declaring that it's not her fault. She's happy that it's over, though. As we already know, the couple quietly split 1 year ago, in August 2024. While Josh did tell viewers that he accepts full responsibility for his role in the fallen marriage, he also blames mother-in-law Mama June Shannon for playing a big role. Josh began to list the issues she was causing in his marriage through her own personal life. Many of these are no surprise to viewers. The list goes back to 2019. It started with her drug addiction, which made Alana scared to live with her, he began. Notably, he is blaming June, here, not Alana. And then we basically had to flee from her drug dealers wanting her money, our money, who sever money, Josh described. It just seems as if no matter what we done, June's chaos managed to follow us everywhere we went. Mama June Shannon has something to say about that. Over the weekend, Mama June Shannon took to social media to share a public response to Josh blaming her for the downfall of his marriage. I still have so much I need to say to Josh, she began her Instagram caption. Stuff that is bothering me for years. Divorces are often a time to express long-held opinions. And look, June wrote, I'm not the reason why your divorce failed. Like everyone does from time to time, June was writing two thoughts at once and meant marriage failed. Yes, did I go through drug addiction? Most certainly, June acknowledged. But even that some people need to take responsibility for the actions that they done. She cited, like I told you before, Pumpkin or Josh is no saint when it comes to the cheating. June claimed, they were one of those type people that would cheat in somebody to get their leg back and they would get back together. It was just a very toxic relationship and I'm glad it's over with. Did June cause their marriage to fall apart? We have no doubt that Mama June Shannon blowing over $1 million on drugs, mostly crack, did not help their marriage. Suddenly finding themselves as the legal guardians of a teenager would also have taken a toll. But, ultimately, it would take more than a nightmare of a mother-in-law, and, entertaining or not, June is a nightmare of a human being whose mistakes have ravaged the lives of her loved ones, to end a marriage. This was Lauren and Josh's marriage. That means that this is their divorce, too. Maybe June just helped things along, a little. Lauren Pumpkin Efford's ex Josh leaves scathing note, moves out after learning she's dating his cousin, exclusive. Lauren Pumpkin Shannon's ex Josh Efford left her a scathing note as he moved out of the home they shared. I called my mom and asked her to come get the kids because I don't want the kids to see me packing, he tells the cameras in an exclusive first look shared with People from the July 25th episode of Mama June, Family Crisis. An emotional Josh walks through the house collecting his things in a black trash bag. I've never felt this sick to my stomach, he says. But through all the anger and hurt, I look around the house and just flashes of some of the best moments of my life. Before leaving the house, Josh grabbed a pen and paper to leave his ex-wife a note. I can't believe you've been lying to me. All the years wasted just for you to go see someone, he writes. I'm packing my ass and I'm gone. The message follows the news that Pumpkin is dating Josh's cousin Darren Kitchens. Pumpkin and Josh share 4 children together: Ella, 7, Bentley, 4 and 2-year-old twins Silas and Stella. In August 2024, Pumpkin filed for divorce after 6 years of marriage. In the season premiere of Mama June, Family Crisis on May 30th, it was revealed the couple had been quietly struggling in their marriage and attended counseling sessions behind closed doors. The divorce was finalized in September 2024 and the parents now share custody, Pumpkin told People in June. I think you're going to obviously see us navigating the difference of we were married, and now we have to go to a co-parenting relationship, Pumpkin told People of filming her family's reality show with her ex. So I definitely think you'll see the struggles of that and us trying to figure that out and what co-parenting is going to look like for us moving forward. On the July 11th episode, Pumpkin reveals the awkward news to her friend Paisley that she is dating Josh's cousin Darren. But they're not blood cousins, Pumpkin clarifies, saying Darren is related to Josh's stepfather, which Josh's stepdad is like a father to him, but there's no blood rushing. In the July 18th episode, Pumpkin revealed her new boyfriend to her mom, Mama June Shannon. The divorce ain't even dried on the ink yet, Mama June responds. Then Jessica asked if Josh knew, to which Pumpkin replied that he doesn't but she wants to be the one to tell him. Lauren Pumpkin Efford's ex Josh reacts to her dating his cousin. Lauren Pumpkin Shannon's new honey is raising eyebrows. Months after the Mama June, Family Crisis star and her ex-husband, Josh Efford, called it quits after 6 years of marriage, she formed a new romance with his cousin Darren Kitchens, and he had an emotional response to learning the news. I called my mom and asked her to come get the kids because I don't want the kids to see me packing, Josh explained in the latest preview clip from the show's July 25th episode, per People. I've never felt this sick to my stomach. But through all the anger and hurt, I look around the house and just flashes of some of the best moments of my life. Indeed, the 29-year-old, who shares kids Ella, 6, Bentley, 3, and 2-year-old twins Silas and Stella with Pumpkin, started packing up his items to leave the home. Though Josh didn't explicitly mention his relation to his ex-wife's new partner, he revealed that he was aware that she moved on. I can't believe you've been lying to me, he wrote in a note to Pumpkin. All the years wasted just for you to go see someone. I'm packing my ST and I'm gone. Josh's notable reaction comes nearly a year after the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo alum, 25, debuted her new romance with Darren. The duo flaunted their love at a Co-Wetzel concert in September, where they shared a hug while wearing similar denim outfits. Co-Wetzel with my fave +1, Pumpkin gushed of the PDA-filled outing alongside a few emojis. Darren echoed the sentiment on his own photo, adding, wouldn't want to be anywhere else on a Saturday night. Pumpkin hasn't publicly addressed the chatter surrounding her new relationship. And while her dating status may have surprised Josh and the rest of her family, the former couple have largely moved forward as a united front for their kids. After all, she and Josh, who tied the knot in 2018, nearly 6 months after welcoming their first daughter, agreed to share joint legal and physical custody, according to court documents obtained by E! News. They also created a parenting plan within the settlement agreement and have each waived the right to request child support. Lauren Pumpkin Shannon showcases new romance after Josh Efford split. Lauren Pumpkin Shannon has a new honey in her life. The Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star, who filed for divorce from Josh Efford, with whom she shares children Ella, 6, Bentley, 3, and 2-year-old twins Silas and Stella, on August 1, recently shared a peek into her new relationship with Darren Kitchens. In photos posted to her Facebook page September 22, Pumpkin showed some subtle PDA with Darren during a Co-Wetzel concert, with him leaning over to kiss the top of her head as she flashed a huge smile. For the date night, she rocked a denim jacket, a black shirt, black pants, and bright red boots, while Darren looked just as country casual in a white ball cap, a red and blue short-sleeved button-down, dark jeans and brown boots. Pumpkin, 24, captioned the post with heart emojis and wrote, "Co-Wetzel with my fave +1." As Darren put it in a post of his own, wouldn't want to be anywhere else on a Saturday night. And Pumpkin's followers are loving her new romance, with one commenting, "Beautiful couple. Love y'all." Another wrote, "I am so dang happy for you, that smile is so genuine." Lauren, the new couple, seemed to be fans of live music, as Pumpkin debuted her relationship with Darren at a different concert back in August, nearly 2 weeks after she filed for divorce from her husband of 6 years. In an August 10 Facebook post, Pumpkin, clad in a sheer black top and ripped jeans, snuggled up next to Darren at a Zach Bryan show, writing in the caption, "How lucky are we?" alongside a heart emoji. Darren also shared the August concert photo with multiple hearts, adding, "The greatest risk in life is not taking one at all. So thankful for you." According to Darren's Facebook account, he is an equipment operator at Vulcan Materials Company and is from Macon, Georgia, near where Pumpkin and her family are from. Honey Boo Boo and Mama June spill on Lauren's heartbreaking divorce. "We knew what was going on." Lauren Pumpkin Efford's divorce from Josh Efford will take center stage in the upcoming season of Mama June. Family Crisis. In a chat with a news outlet, Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson and Mama June Shannon shared their candid reactions to the split ahead of the premiere. "I'm not gonna say I was completely surprised, just because, I mean, I lived there, I knew what was going on. I was old enough. They didn't hide anything, you know?" Alana, 19, revealed the former reality star admitted she knew what was going on, but didn't, want it to happen. "I wanted them to fix it every other time, they just, fix it. So, I thought they would just fix it, but it got worse than it normally does," she continued. "I mean, at the end of the day, Pumpkin wasn't happy. So, I get where she was coming from." June, 45, reflected on the relationship, stating she knew for many years that Lauren and Josh would likely separate. Lauren could even say to her own mouth, "I think Anna passing away opened our eyes to a lot of things that were happening around us that we were just kind of oh," the family matriarch explained, referring to Anna Cardwell, who tragically passed away at just 29 years old in December 2023 after battling cancer. "We were on back burner when Anna passed away. It was an eye-opener for all of us." Health scare hits home in Mama June. Family crisis. Pumpkin rushes to hospital to meet Josh. Lauren Pumpkin Efford gets some scary news on the new episode of Mama June. Family crisis when she learns her ex-husband, Josh Efford, was in a car crash. Pumpkin is in the middle of her daily routine at her Atlanta boutique when she gets an important phone call. With a look of surprise and fear on her face, she inquires about her kids before rushing to her car while producers follow her to the hospital. There is raw emotion and uncertainty throughout that stressful scene. Though fans also don't see how bad Josh's injuries are, other than from Pumpkin's reaction, which says a lot in and of itself. This plotline became one of the most personal family crises so far. Because while she's stressing, being a worried mother and in the spotlight, she must also handle the crazy antics of her ex-husband and their shared parental duties to their children. The audience is left wondering how critical Josh's health is as Pumpkin speeds toward the hospital. And where will the on-screen family dynamics shift during this stressful moment? There are still no answers yet. The teaser only hints at a big, emotional change-up for the Shannon clan, one that will bungle the balance they've managed to achieve and keep with each other in surprising ways. Mama June, Family Crisis takes us through a challenging week that features something heartbreaking that has happened concerning Josh. And a typical day at her shop becomes frenetic and fretful, offering viewers a glimpse behind the curtain of how life looks when the cameras aren't rolling. In order to demonstrate how rapidly family dynamics may alter, the episode switches its focus from drama to real-life stakes. Pumpkin was working at her boutique when she got the call that Josh had been involved in an automobile accident. Although she was taken aback by the news, her first worries weren't for Josh alone, they also included their kids and their safety. Mama June, Family Crisis's star response was indicative of the kind of instantaneous mother anxiety that arises in such a situation. What do you mean? Where are the kids?" she asked on the call. Pumpkin was taken out of her routine and into protective mode by the call, which was like a shock. She was obviously more concerned with knowing where the children were than with anything else at that time.